the first time in history, human beings have another world to go to, the virtual world of computer games. Hundreds of millions of people worldwide now have an alternate existence. It is a universe inside a computer. Every human desire can be satisfied here, and money makes this virtual world go round. Players now spend millions of dollars to support the life they have inside the game. Virtual money, virtual sex, and the search for virtual fame. The world of computer games is like no place on Earth.
I am a video game addict.
Just friends playing the game. It was pretty casual. Then I bought my own account, spent my whole summer savings on a computer and WoW.
You go on to finish doing something, right? Like, to finish a quest. While you're now, you have like 3 or 4 more quests to finish. Like, it never ends. That's what's addicting.
This is represented by how many hours a week they play.
I play, I don't know, pretty often. I probably play like a week for at least 5 hours around the time.
Probably about 62 hours a week.
Some people play so long that at head-to-head, Carol Bennett throws them out if they stay more than 24 hours at a time, just so they'll remember to eat and sleep.
It happens here occasionally, and we'll step in if they're, just forget that maybe they should go home and sleep.
Gaming addiction has become a major conflict in the U.S. today. According to a recent article on game addiction, it states that excessive gaming can cause psychomotor agitation, anxiety, obsessive thinking about what is happening in the game, fantasies or dreams about the game, and involuntary or involuntary typing movements of the fingers. According to a recent survey taken by the University of Buffalo, an average gamer spends more than 40 hours per week online. If those are the statistics of an average gamer, imagine how much an addicted gamer would play. We decided to interview some hardcore gamers from all over the world.
Stop. So we've been seeing some violent video games here, and how do you feel about playing such an unviolent game like pinball?
It's fun.
Now that's just scary. There are many cases when game addicts commit suicide in hopes of becoming a character in their treasured game. Like the kid who committed suicide after his RuneScape account was hacked. Another guy jumped off a building to his death in order to be reunited with the gods of EverQuest, one of the most addicting games in history. World of Warcraft is the most addicting game in history.
In China, a gifted 13-year-old student killed himself after playing Warcraft for 36 hours straight. The boy left a suicide note saying he wanted to join the heroes of the game he worshipped.
Addiction. It's a condition most people associate with alcohol, drugs, and gambling. But what about video games? According to the Computer Addiction Center in Boston, up to 40% of North America's 10 million gamers are addicted, and it's bound to get worse. With the growing popularity of online gaming, video game addiction has become a legitimate health concern. Giovanni Paola has a story.
I am lonely. I am a video game addict. Yeah, punch you in the face. You like that, don't you? Alright. Next. Now they're gonna die. I'm a roughly cybernetic individual. A lot of armor. A lot of energy shields. A lot of guns. Over. Yeah! Take that, you That's right! I'm a broken man. They killed my family. I've got nothing to lose.
We have had a handful of calls quite recently from concerned others, family members or life partners of people involved in video gaming, who are saying that their lives have drastically changed since the gamers have become so involved in this activity. They are neglecting their responsibilities, they're sort of distancing from relationships, not getting any sleep, becoming very moody.
Video game addiction, an epidemic ruining the lives of youth today. But how can you tell whether you're an addict? Here are the symptoms. You're unable to complete minor tasks without playing your video games. You have common nausea. Your schoolwork is impossible to understand. You lack personal hygiene. You have unpredictable sleep cycles and uncontrollable shaking.
So we're going to talk to some hardcore gamers today to find out how to not get addicted to a video game. So I'm here with Ben. So we're asking people today about video gaming addiction and how they can spot the signs and how they can keep from becoming addicted. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I haven't really lost anybody to addiction yet, like that, if you want to call that. Like, we all always, talk about the games and pumped to go home and play it, but I haven't had any of my friends, say, lose their job because they're playing too many games. We're all more responsible.
So all your friends are playing anyway, so there's no one to really step in and say, I think you're having a little bit of a problem there, buddy. So how do you know if someone's addicted?
I need to get my fix, so I don't know about other people. I mean, if their hands start to hurt, cramp up, falling asleep, that's the only way I would think about it.
And what's a good way to keep someone from getting addicted?
Find something else to do.
Like what?
Go for a bike ride, walk, just get out of the house. If you're in the house, you're going to sit at the computer.
My question today is about gaming addiction. So how do you know if someone's addicted, and what would you do to stop if you felt as though you were becoming addicted? Or would you stop?
That was not a good idea.
All right, so I'm going to ask you some questions about gaming addiction. So if you think someone's addicted to World of Warcraft, what are some of the signs?
Being a little bit antisocial and eating a lot of junk food.
Enough said. However, you can avoid game addiction by exercising, socializing, or even reading books. And if all else fails, listen to Hillary. She hates video games, and she's always right. The bottom line is stay away from video games.